If you have already messed up your 2020 New Year's resolutions, okay, 2020 is already a new year, so I'm being redundant. Anyway, but if you've already messed up your New Year's resolutions, then this is a video that you want to watch. Simply because I've also messed up mine, so we're gonna hold each other's hands and we're gonna teach each other how not to mess up your New Year's resolutions. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Simpohe Harrison Mkiza. If you're new here, please do the right thing. Please go like, subscribe, and comment, and watch the other videos so that you can see what this channel is about. I don't know why I keep saying that, because my videos are not related at all. But if you're a regular, then you've seen that I have somebody right here next to me. You're the real MVP. And I'm with a very special lady. She goes by the name Oh. Please introduce yourself to the people.
Thank you so much. Hi, I am Amahle Onkembata, and I've known this guy for so long. Been geeking about him, and look here, I'm on his show.
Today we're going to talk about New Year's resolutions. So, do you have any New Year's resolutions?
I had a few. I will say that a lot I haven't broken because I haven't actually really started them, because they're more of a I need to do something.
Yeah.
But the ones that was like, it ain't nothing cut that ish off, I have failed. I tried.
When you think about New Year's resolutions, you're thinking about this new person that you're going to become.
Absolutely.
And then my first question is, why weren't you that person in 2020? In 2019? Why do people think it's suddenly? Must it 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2019, 2020, new me, you know? We think it's like an instant thing. So when we think about the people that we want to be in 2020, it's the same thing. Engati, you're thinking about somebody else. I'm thinking about somebody else that I'm not necessarily going to be attached to. And I think that's why we break our New Year's resolutions.
I agree. You took the, because what happens is that you make the resolution at the end, so you don't even have a plan as to how am I going to get myself fit enough to be able to carry out the resolution.
Absolutely.
We just put on a cape and now I'm Superman.
You know what I mean? And that's why I literally broke mine. So when I broke my New Year's resolution, this one was just a simple one. My friends and I were at a pool party. On New Year's Eve, right? And so, one of my closest friends, Lungelo, grabs me and he says, dude, so what are your New Year's resolutions? I'm like, dude, okay, cool. So I think just at the top of my head, I want to stop flirting with random strangers. Guess what was the first thing I did?
Flirting with a stranger. Flirting with a stranger. How dare you?
And so I sat down with myself and I said, how am I going to make sure that I don't break these New Year's resolutions?
Absolutely.
Because the truth is, we have them for a reason. Yeah.
Because deep down, was actually, I don't really dig this about myself, and I'd want to better myself. So let me do A, B, and C to do so. Hey, bro, I think it's just we have it all wrong.
We have it all wrong.
That's the truth.
So how do we rise up from that place, bro, of saying, Schmidt, I messed it up, I broke my New Year's resolutions. How do we say, okay, pull yourself together? How did you pull yourself together after you broke yours?
You put on Aaliyah. If at first you don't succeed, you pick yourself up and you try again. What's up? Then you listen to Timberland and you feel good. No, but you just... This is why I'm saying we've got it all wrong. Firstly, when you New Year's resolute, you need to come from a place of knowing that you're not perfect.
Dude.
Once you know you're not perfect, you know that you will make mistakes.
Right.
So the pressure of the New Year's resolution comes off, because the New Year's resolution is saying, actually, by the end of this year, I would have stopped A, B, and C. I would have started A, B, and C.
Absolutely.
But we feel like it's a Lent. It's a whole year of Lent. I'm going to stop chocolate. No. It's New Year's resolution. I want to have a car by the end of the year. So then you have the year
to actually, you know what I mean? And also, I think we think, as you say, Uti, we want it to take the whole year. It really, really doesn't, bro. You could literally have the first quarter, Uti. These are my resolutions for the third quarter.
Yeah.
And what I did when I broke my rule, I realized, Uti, you can't just go cold turkey on who you are.
Absolutely
So I said,
not.
I'm going to pace myself. So I asked myself, Uti, why do I want to stop the things that I want to stop? And I think it's very important to just keep reminding yourselves of why. So
Introspection.
So all the time, why do I have to? Let's take smoking. Sorry, terrible example.
Not really, but a lot of people were late. Everybody trying to stop smoking.
So everybody trying to stop smoking.
Absolutely.
So I think then you ask yourself, why do I need to stop smoking? So I need to stop smoking because it's bad for my health.
Okay.
Maybe when I'm sitting at the dinner table, it gets a little awkward.
Don't like the way my breath tastes.
You know, all of those things. And then what are the good things that are going to happen to me when
Once
I quit?
Yeah.
Right?
But here's another thing that we forget to do. I'm giving up A, but what am I going to fill that time with?
You know what I
that
mean?
That energy with.
Yeah,
we don't do that. Like, I stop smoking, but then what do I
But then
fill?
what I'm going to do? So the thing
Do I eat
is,
a sata?
so you remember I said, Wuti, I'm leaving this. So what am I losing? I'm losing the smoking time and whatever. What am I gaining? I'm gaining time
Absolutely.
to pick up a new habit.
There we go.
So
A productive habit.
A productive habit. So your motivation to keep your New Year's resolution
Yeah.
becomes the time. I need to get more time for myself. I need to get more time for my craft. So I need to stop A, B, C, and D. And that's literally what Nami as well. I said I need to stop entertaining people. I need to stop flirting with random strangers
word.
so that I can actually get a bay and start doing the
It's a
relationship thing.
word
You know what I
because
mean?
actually I'm a digress. Okay, I'm a huge digresser. I do feel like 2020 is definitely the real relationship year. To just take it seriously or do not do it at all. Like I mean, we grown now. 2 words, lightly salted. I'm done.
I love all the flavors. Like, you know, I'll just keep them here if you want to have them. But also, like, another thing that I was thinking about in terms of New Year's resolutions is that siyawathatha and we put them in our heads. And the thing is, they come from our hearts, they go onto our heads, and we're so busy.
Yeah.
So I came up with a suggestion, simple, so that you don't break any more of your New Year's resolutions, my guy.
Pala pansi.
You know? You write it down, and you write down your reasons for them, because your why, I think Oprah says this, she says, your why needs to be bigger than yourself.
Woo!
You know what I mean?
Say that again.
Your why needs to be bigger than you.
So I'm not doing it because it's going to benefit me. You need to think, how can it benefit everyone around
else.
me?
Yeah,
That
well,
way I'm forced to do it.
That way I'm forced to do it. And also, like, somebody could say that's a lot of pressure because then you're taking the Superman cape. But for me, I think, dude, if you write down your New Year's resolutions and actually have a plan, bruh. If your plan is, I'm going to save money, the money is not going to come from the sky.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to save money that is going to be coming from my salary. And also, Leo Malibine, you. So be realistic.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to cut down on buying steak. I'm going to save 100 rands. So I'm saving 300 rands from the 3 steaks that I buy. And then, or whatever the case might be,
Yeah.
that's where the money is going to come from. So you write all of those things down so that you can follow them to the T. You know what I mean?
I love it. On Pinterest, actually, on that point, they've got, I love my Pinterest page. Like, look, if you were to go through my Pinterest, I don't think that you'd know who I am because it's who I want to be.
Okay, cool.
So that's the first thing I love about my Pinterest page. Secondly, they've got this journal that I saw yesterday. And every single day, you capture your feelings,
Oh, dude.
your activities, your goals, where you messed up, how you're gonna fix this, but it's all on one page ready for you. So I'm looking and I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, this looks great, this is what I need. But my question is, who's making them?
Oh, journaling. Oguti, write down your emotions, bruh. Like, I know journaling is such a helpful part of who I am because every time when I get lost in the bigness of the
You
world,
can journal.
I do. Like,
Oh. I was watching a show today and they said once you learn how to write, you stop giving the hunted regains the power or something like that. But basically what they were saying is once you are able to write the story the way that you pen to paper, the way that you see how you feel, you reclaim all of the
reclaim your power.
emotions that
Exactly.
was connected to it.
And also, I feel like sometimes the things that we go through, they help us later on in life. So especially with the New Year's resolutions,
Yeah.
you will start off on a very strong, hopeful, optimistic. And as the year sort of goes along, you'll realize that the graph will just keep getting lower and lower and lower. But if you journal your high points, when you're at your low, you'll make reference to your high points. That way, you're not gonna mess it up for yourself. It's not gonna be messed up.
You keep track of your progress so that you can also see, because like we said, it's New Year's resolution, drop the ego. You're not perfect.
You
You're
know what I
making
mean?
the resolution because you can be better. So when you have a journal, you can quickly flip to Mhlaga 2 January when you're just like, oh my gosh, and you can
And
hear,
actually
because you
see
know
where
your
you
voice, you
started.
know your emotions, you hear the excitement, and then you motivate yourself, because it's also a self thing.
That's it.
I can tell you that I want to stop A, B, and C, but I don't have to stop it if I'm not
If you don't want to
making
do
myself.
it. Yeah. And so, because it's for you, you have to be kind to yourself, as Onke has said, guys. Like, listen, a lot of people, you know, New Year's resolutions, the whole thing, it's not like a resolute resolution. It's not rigid. It's flexible and it changes with time. Phela nawe ke musu ukuthi it's flexible and it changes with time, and go with the wind every time. and say,
Kuzoshaya uJune
kuze
bese
kushaya uJune,
uyatatazela
bese
ngoba
uyatatazela.
kusanathi ikitshe
Relax,
Durban,
bra.
July.
Thina
Khona banama-resolution ukuthi bafuna
Goodbye,
ukungena
Durban, July.
Uyabona?
Uma uya ku-Durban July, babes, start
Lana.
saving now. Start
Today.
planning now. You know what I mean?
Today.
You know all of those things. So be kind with yourself, and be kind with yourself, and give yourself space to make mistakes and to learn. You're gonna fuck it up, but you can also if you can mess it up, you can also pick yourself up. Like my mom always said, Guti, if you were the one who messed it up, it means you have the potential to
Clean it up. It's a word. Ah, I love you.
Thanks, I love you.
New Year's resolution, be kind to your friends. Come
see
on my
that?
channels.
You see that?
Like, subscribe. Like, if you liked 5 seconds of the video, like it.
You know?
You liked it. Like, don't waste time waiting to see until it. No. And then subscribe, because you don't know when you're
Picking up new habits is very, very difficult, because you have to drop old habits to pick up new habits. But there's always space and time, and like the 2020, we're not 12 months. So you could literally achieve some of your New Year's resolutions go November.
And, sorry to cut you, and it's a leap year.
And it's a leap
We've
year,
got more
so
days.
we've actually got 366 days. So stay blessed. And thank you guys so much for watching my channel. As you can see, I've started collaborating with other YouTubers, because guys, you have to go to, as YouTubers, Esauta, we really have to do better, like in terms of collaboration. I think that's where American YouTube sort of hits us off, because we don't want to collaborate. So me, I'm taking down notes, and I've started collaborating with other YouTubers. As you can see, I brought you guys the dynamic Onke.
Amahle onke.
Onke, yeah,
Oh,
say-
it's beautiful. Come on.
Please say bye to my people, and tell my people where they can, because I know you guys fucks with her, so where can we find
I
you?
fucks with y'all's too. Listen, on Instagram it's emoji_onke. On Facebook, do you know what? Just search Amahle Onke Mbata. I'ma go today. And once you've watched this, you'll know that's gonna be my name everywhere. YouTube, all of it, even Pinterest. Like, let's do the whole thing.
Let's do the whole thing.
Let's like each other's boards.
All right, guys, thank you. We'll see you again on another video. I don't
Yeah.
know if it's going to be related with this one or not. I don't know.
It will be inspirational though.
Tell me, guys, what you thought. Tell me what you thought. Tell me what you want me to do. Tell me what you want me to do.
On the bottom. Peace.